y'all, it's your girl Nique. You are now tuned in to Speak with Nique, and I have a special R&B guest here. He is a singer. He nasty. He's my bro. I love him to death. I want y'all to welcome Xavier Lewis to the stage. Hey.
What's up, y'all? What's up? How y'all doing?
How they doing? You all right?
I'm good.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Hennessy popping? You all right?
Yes. Yeah. Gotta have it.
Oh gosh. You're supposed to have water.
Yeah, it's over there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get in your business.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all in his business. Y'all ready for that? And don't talk low.
Okay.
Okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So my first question is always my question. It's like, so when did this start? What happened that made you say, I want to be a singer?
As far as singing, I've been singing pretty much since I've been younger. You know, starting in the choir in church.
Okay.
As far as wanting to actually write music, that came honestly like maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
So you wrote your first song about 3 or 4 years ago? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You didn't write poetry or nothing?
I did, but I never really took it like seriously. Just be, oh, I got a thought, let me write it down. Mm-hmm. You know, it was never, oh, you can really make this a song.
Right.
You know, never really thought about it like that.
Right. So I heard your beautiful mother can sing.
She absolutely can.
I heard she could sing, and I love you, Miss Christie. I love you.
Shout out, mommy. Mommy.
I love Miss Christie. She is so awesome. But I heard she sang. So does it like run in your family, or like?
So in a sense, so on my grandmother's side, they can sing. My grandfather's side, not so much.
They be trying to sing.
They be trying.
It don't work out though.
Not quite.
But your mama can sing.
Yeah, she can sing.
When y'all gonna do a song together? Y'all gotta do like a mother-son song. That would be so dope.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We'll put it in the works.
Okay.
We'll put it in the works.
I think that should happen. I think your first album, the last song should be a song with you and your moms. I think that would be super dope. I think people would really, really love it. So what was the name of the first song you wrote? Since you said you wrote 3-4 years ago, what was the name of that first song?
For You.
No.
For You.
I don't believe that.
For You.
Let me tell you something. For You is my song.
For You.
For you to never have written, for you, no pun intended, to never have written, that was your first song?
For that, the first song that I actually considered, okay, this could actually be a song. Like you said, poetry, that was different. Cause I mean, like, you know, being in like kindergarten, like I went off to, what you call it? I went off to like different lectures and things like that. As far as like, you know, teachers would send my writings off.
Oh, dope.
In a sense, you know, I've taken several trips like that.
Okay.
But as far as music-wise, it hasn't became that serious until 4 years ago. So
your first singing song, your first song, not poem, was For You.
For You.
That's absolutely amazing.
For You.
Because that song is fire. I remember the first time I heard that song, I was driving from the studio with my husband, Terrific. You know Terrific.
Of course.
Yeah, so everybody knows Terrific. So I was driving from the studio and he was playing music and that song came on and I was half asleep. And I just looked up and I was like, who is that? And he was like, it's this dude that just recorded CZ. And I was like, who the hell is CZ? First of all. I was like, bring that back. Run that back. And he played it again. That was on repeat for weeks, bro. Like everybody in my family loved that song. So for that to be your first song ever written, that's outstanding.
Yeah,
that's outstanding. You write also? Do you write all your own music?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. All right. Oh snap! So you're kind of beast, kind of a little bit.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So your new single is For You, and like I told you, that's one of my favorite songs. What about this eggplant and hard liquor? The eggplant and hard liquor song. How did that song come about?
Well, I felt like I didn't want to be put in a box. You know, I'm more than just sensual R&B. I can get nasty too. So I wanted to do something nasty.
But eggplant and hard liquor, that's not the real name of the song. It's D and hard liquor. I'm just cleaning it up. But,
yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta take it there.
So tell me about the process though. Like when you wrote it, when you came in the studio, recorded it. Tell me about that process.
So,
cause that's a nasty song.
Yeah, very nasty.
Okay.
How it happened was, came in the studio with wonderful husband, T-Riffic. Came in the studio. We were talking about, you know, how all my other songs were.
Okay.
And he said, you know, you need something that could, you know, spice something up a little bit. You know, it's cool what you're doing, but we need something that's gonna spice it up.
Okay.
So me and him both was listening to beats, and we came across this beat.
Who's it produced by? You don't know?
I can't remember right now.
Okay.
I cannot remember right now.
No biggie. I was just trying to shout whoever out.
Right. I'm gonna get it, but I can't remember right now. But yeah, we listened to the beat. He was like, man, this is crazy. He looked at me and said, yo, I'm thinking dick. I can say that. I'm thinking dick and hard liquor. So at first I looked like what? But I didn't say what. I just looked like what, and I said, let's do it like that. And that's just how I came about.
Wow.
That's how I came about.
That song is amazing. Every time you sing that song, you could sing for you and everybody's like, oh, this is so awesome. I love it. And then when that song comes on, like, it just turns the whole place. Even grandmas be singing that song, bro.
Because it's raw. It's raw.
It's raw. Who's your favorite singer?
My favorite singer, I know I might take something for this, but my favorite singer is R. Kelly.
He's a beast.
Yeah, that's my
songwriting and everything. He is.
It's my favorite singer.
It's messed up that he, you know, messed up his legacy, but he's definitely one of the top tier singer and writers and performers.
Yeah, I feel that way. I do.
So do you listen to R. Kelly before you write, or like is that your inspiration? Where does your inspiration come from?
Honestly, the writing process for me is I just want to hear different beats and see what I can do differently from what I've done before. Okay. That's my writing process.
Okay.
I try to be as open as possible. So like when I do write, like I listen to the beat, lay down in the bed, try to come up with different melodies or different ways to do something, and then when the words come, they just come. Okay. All right. So have you picked your next single yet, or are you still deciding? I feel like in a way, for the people that have heard D and Hard Liquor, they kind of picked it for me. Right. So more than likely that will be my next single.
It's gonna be an edited version, boy, for the radio. It's gonna be a Lil Wayne track. It has to be. So this ain't got nothing to do with music, but I heard Navy dudes ain't nothing but hoes. Like, why do you think that y'all got that? Like, why do y'all think y'all got that reputation?
Honestly, I mean, it's just like a reputation of a man, period. Okay. Like the speculation of a man now is just men ain't, you know.
Is that a speculation?
Yes. It is a speculation.
It is.
But no, I mean, I feel like in a sense with that is the fact that, you know, we do go out to sea, we do see different things. It's not just Navy.
And y'all are traveling, so y'all experience.
So it's easy for people to get that conception of military, not just Navy. Okay. I've heard that about other military branches too. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that the fact that we move around so much, it seems to the naked eye that it's impossible to be, you know, content with just one woman that you may not see every day. Okay. So what was, if you could cherry pick the perfect girl for you, like what would that girl be like? What would she, not look wise or whatever the case may be, but who would she be?
Not a person, just her inner self. Like, what kind of woman would make you settle down?
I mean, the cliche stuff, you know, loving, kind, understanding.
Okay.
Able to communicate everything.
Right. That's important. So important.
And supportive, you know, because I'm going to give her that same in return.
Right. So is there a love interest in your life at the moment? Or are you just chilling? Like, is there, you got a boo in the cut or 2 boos? What's up, X? Because you know you broke.
Definitely not 2 boos and nothing like that.
Okay.
Interested in somebody else.
Okay.
Interested in somebody.
Because you know you the R&B thug. And R&B thugs, most of the time, y'all some hoes.
Nah, I don't think it goes like that.
I'm joking. I'm just messing with you. So I saw a post a few weeks ago, that said I would make the perfect marriage counselor.
Ooh, that's deep.
And I think I commented, said, boy, shut the, you know, I think I did say that.
That's deep.
Boy, shut up. That's what I said. So, since you would make the perfect marriage counselor, I'm gonna throw a couple situations that's out here going on right now.
Okay.
And I want you to give the advice that a marriage counselor would give.
All right.
All right? And we're gonna see if you could be because I don't think you would be the perfect marriage counselor. I know you.
I understand.
So I can't see it. So you got to make me a believer.
Okay.
So Will and Jada, with everything that happened with August Alsina coming out and really putting a business out there, and her having to come to her own red table. Shout out to the Red Room. Coming to her own red table to really put her business out there and tell her story. Like, what advice would you give them? Because it looks like, you know, Will said, you know, I was done with you at that time. And she, you know, like, what advice would you give Will and Jada to prolong their situation?
Hold on, let me...
Yeah, take a sip of the Henny and let the Henny talk. Anything is possible.
For sure, they gotta pray. He gotta pray.
You gonna take a sip of Henny and tell him to pray? Okay.
God know everybody heart.
That's where we at? Okay.
You gotta pray.
I'm with it.
No, on the serious, well, that is serious, but I mean, I get it, I understand, you know. Sometimes you can't control who you love. Anything is, you know, you can work through anything. That's what I tell them. You can work through anything. If you feel like that is really the woman for you that you're supposed to be with, hey, do what you need to do. Jada, are you willing? Are you sure? Because we don't need no repeats, you know. Can you really?
Or not. Work. That is gonna fail. That was horrible advice.
How is that horrible?
That was horrible advice. You say, well, Jada, keep your stuff zipped up or something. Keep your pants up.
I can't go that deep with them.
I'm trying to figure out what was going on in their relationship anyway. If Will said, I was done with your ass, because that's what he said. Yeah, so did. I'm sure Will did his dirt too, but what I'm saying is, like, it was something going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's horrible advice. Okay. Number two. Have you seen Fatal Affair?
I have.
With Nia Long and Omar Epps. Okay, so their situation, you know the story. If y'all don't know the story, the Nia Long meets an old college friend, sees an old college friend. They in the bathroom. I mean, skirt is up, shirt is open, lips done touched, but they didn't stop. They stopped. They didn't have sex. But they almost had sex. Right. And she stopped and said, I'm married, I can't do this. Goes back to her husband, didn't tell him, she just left it alone, didn't say anything. Omar Epps becomes this fatal attraction type dude. Okay, and then she had to tell her husband. Yep. He kind of got over it way too fast for me, but it's cool. But what advice would you give them to fix their relationship or to keep their relationship going?
I mean, me personally, I feel like a lot of things that causes a relationship to go downhill is lack of communication. Okay. The hard conversations aren't being had.
Right.
You know, simple things like, babe, do I still do it for you? Is there something that I'm lacking that you need me to do? Can I do more? You know, things like that. People don't want to have them because it's easy to get complacent in something that you've been in for a while.
Right.
So you gotta be able to talk. You gotta actually be able to communicate with somebody. If you're willing to marry somebody, then you should be able to say whatever you want.
Okay.
Respectfully. But say whatever you want, say whatever you feel, and that other person should be able to take it as, you know, constructive criticism.
Okay. See, that was a good one. Okay, that was almost marriage counselor like. No, because I can't give you the whole thing. It was half and half. I ain't like your advice for Will and Jada. That was terrible. But to Nia Long and Omar Epps, okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get off of. All right, let's get back to the music. Y'all ready to get back to the music? You ready to get back to the music?
Get back to the music.
Give me the top 5 R&B singers for you of all time. New and old. New and old. Top 5. In no order.
No order?
Yes.
Oh, that's easy. R. Kelly.
Of course.
Of course. John Legend. I'm gonna say Luther.
Of course, you gotta say Luther.
Ooh. Yeah.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Yes.
Let me see. Are we talking male and female?
Whoever. Top 5. Your top 5 R&B singers. Two more.
Say Whitney Houston.
Of course. Rest in peace to her and Luther.
Trying to find another female, because I ain't gonna leave females out, because trying to find another female.
Oh, that's for the boo that he interested in. He ain't trying to leave no females out. It's okay. No, so you say the last one. Okay, what's your last one, boy? Nique. Oh, sorry.
I mean, you got that.
Who's your last 5, boy? Who's the last one?
I'm trying to think of. You said all the time. I'm gonna go Anita.
Anita Baker, yes. Okay. I could see all those people that you named. I could see that through your music.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, Nasty, and everybody else soul.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, what's the most useless talent that you have, Xavier Lewis?
Xavier Lewis doesn't have a useless talent.
I'm sure you have a useless talent.
I can't think about it.
That thing you do with your tongue. How you do it? No, that's not how you do it. How you do it? I can't do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you don't have a useless talent, something that you can do that, like, roll your tongue or anything like that people be like, oh yeah, that's crazy that you could do that.
I really don't. I mean, my thumb do that.
Ew.
I guess.
What's up with you and Shaolin? Okay, you good? You good?
That worked.
That's nasty. Good enough. Nah, I'm straight. And he gonna keep doing it. He gonna keep doing it.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh my God. So anyway, let's hurry up and end this. So after all is said and done, like, what do you want people to remember you for? Like, remember you when they look back and be like, yo, Xavier Lewis, yo, I remember back then when whatever. What do you want them to look at you and say? What do you want to leave? How do you want them to remember you?
That's a good question. I want people to always be able to feel me, and not just my music, but if you come in contact with me, I want you to feel my spirit. I want you to know that I can treat you like family even if I only met you just yesterday.
Right.
That's a gift and a curse. Yes. But that's just the type of guy I am. And I try to portray that in my music, my day-to-day living, all that. So that's what I want to leave. I would want to pass on the love that I try to give to other people. I would want people to latch on to what I do for other people and get the message.
I could definitely vouch for that because you my bro and I love you, bro. For sure. I love you. All right, so we're about to close. We're about to get out of here. So tell the people where they can find you. What do you have coming up? Anything that you got going on right now, just let them know.
Well,
where you at?
I'm Xavier Lewis, as we already said. You can add me on Facebook, Xavier Lewis. You can follow me on Instagram, Xavier_Lewis_music. Everybody's been asking about the next single. I'm pretty sure D and Hard Liquor is going to be the next single. But For You, I'll have a video for You coming out very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Just look out for, show updates whenever, this old Rona gets out the way. I try to be back on stage.
Very soon. All right, Joe. Thank you so much. Thank you. This platform is huge for me, and I appreciate it. And I thank you so much for coming up here. And Xavier Lewis is about to get on stage, hit the stage, and sing one of my favorite songs called For You. And he's gonna kill it. All right. Thank y'all for watching Speak with Nique. See y'all in 2 weeks. Bye.
The music, and then we get the kiss. Your melanin chocolate, just let me in. I promise that you won't give me all of that. Oh, the things I would do. I don't mean to be you, but there's one thing I need from you. Can I? Just know, girl, I got a thing for you. Oh, I got a thing for you. I'm trying to explain this feeling. Trying to explain, but girl, it's so hard to do. But girl, it's so hard to do. Just wanna know your name. I wanna know your name.